welcome to our retirement annual celebration. We had nearly 25 people that retired this year. That's a huge group for us. The first person we're going to honor tonight is Neil Manis. Neil says that it's hard to believe that he's been with BOCES for all of these wonderful years. But there you have it. And those of us that know Neil know that you could be quoted for that.
Georgia Rydell is our board president, and I was very pleased to have some nice words in the minutes of the board meeting. And I thank you for that. It's interesting, you usually only want to be in minutes of the board meeting when it's positive. But that brings me to another topic. I mean, there's a dignity in risk here in special ed. And I've always been in situations where we've done things that are risky. When I first started, you took a multiply handicapped individual from the depths of Willowbrook State School and they learned how to walk. And you know what? They fell. They had accidents, they had incidents. If you don't mind, I'd like to give our board president a Bob Newman Award. Because you are graduating.
Our next honoree is going to be Teresa Lucione, lovely lady that she is. Teresa has been with us for 24 years, and she's worked at the Rye campus and here at Berkeley. But she ended up remaining the longest at the Center for Career Services in Valhalla, our Career Tech program, where she worked as a senior office assistant.
Thank you very much for giving me your attention for a few minutes. I just, I can't really add so much to what Sandy has said. But yeah, that's a kind of a passion of mine, and it's really going to give me the opportunity to really feel the dirt, which I usually do every night when I come home now that the weather is broken and I'm in the garden. So I really like that kind of thing. I like volunteering for the conservation efforts that we all need to pay attention to. And I know we're doing a good effort, but a lot more needs to be done. So I'm very happy to start and do that, and any other opportunities that come up volunteer-wise, which I've put on hold for quite some time, because there are some of us who really like the camaraderie at BOCES, you know, the friendships that we develop here and the people that we enjoy working with. Listen, we're all different personalities, we all have issues, but you know, generally we get the work done and we enjoy the people that we work with. So with that, I will give it over to the next retiree.
Our next retiree is Phyllis Mason, and Phyllis, who served as vice president of the BTA. Phyllis, I've gotten to know. She was one of the first people that welcomed me when I was here. She has been an ALC teacher. She works in our adult learning community center, and we didn't know she was going to be here tonight, but we're so happy. You've been retired for a few weeks now, right? I've been practicing a little bit. That Phyllis says what she thinks and moves on. She's a move-on girl. Says what she thinks and moves on.
So I've been with BOCES for 25 years, and my plans right now are to sit on the beach, ride my horse, and do nothing. After 25 years, I'm done. I don't know. I have no future plans. Maybe do a little something. But
Do you keep your horse nearby?
yes, it asks me.
Oh, that's really close then.
So that's all I'm planning to do right now, and spend some much-needed time with my family.
Joanne's career started in 1985, and she said it's been a privilege to work. She's been an aide in our programs she's worked with a number of supervisors. How many would you guess?
I'd say about 10.
The C is change in BOCES. Teachers and colleagues for 28 years. Joanne's career has been exclusively with Project AIM, so you know Neil pretty well.
Yes, I do.
And you know Phyllis and everybody. Yeah. Working with children on the autism spectrum who range in age from 5 to 8.
Thank you, everyone. I've really enjoyed working, going to work every day. It's been, you know, a lot of years, and I made a lot of friends, like you said, and hope I'm going to be able to keep in contact with all of them. And I want to thank you all. And that's it.
Well, there's a pretty active retiree group, I heard, too.
Oh, that's what I heard, too.
Yeah.
Also, yes.
Yeah.
And I'm going to spend more time with my grandchildren and, you know, doing things that I want to do. You know?
You better hurry up, it's 16 and 13.
I
They
know,
stop
I
on
know,
the
there's
day
not
out
much
with
else.
us.
Now when we want to see them, they're busy.
Right. Well, we have a little
Thank
token
you.
for appreciation. Thank you, Joanne.
Thank you.
Table is Maureen Norman Lutz, and you may sit there for a moment as I read some of the things about you, who has 29 years of service with us. Maureen came to Southern Westchester as a speech-language therapist back in 1983, and you were previously a classroom teacher for 5 years in the Communication Development Program, but at a different BOCES, so we're glad we got you. While in that department, she worked with her colleagues to develop a speech and language curriculum. She spent several years in that program and then eventually moved to the Excel program at Project AIM. Maureen says that she's truly found her professional wings while at Project AIM program, where she introduced a communication through music program in 1993. In that program, she involved students from entry level through middle school in group activities that incorporated music and oral language skills.
It may have been almost a year ago, but it feels like the day before yesterday. So it's really nice to come home. So thank you.
Thank you very much. Patricia Tobin has arrived. Patricia has served 29 years with our BOCES, and she actually has had 34 years of teaching. I didn't realize you started in Carthage.
Want to take a look? No one at BOCES has ever seen me in high school.
Get a picture of that.
29 years. It's been a hell of a ride. 29 years. I have made my closest, dearest friends here at BOCES. Joe's here, Mary's here. My supervisors, I've had several. Neil Mannis, thank you. Years and years together. Thank you also to Leslie Handler, who made my last year a really good, strong one, and really developed what I think is an excellent program at Rye Lake. So kudos to you. And thank you all. It's been a hell of a ride.
Catherine Bibbs, our Ness honoree, and she has been with us for 32 years, and we've been very lucky. She began a career at the Fairview Center, having spent 15 years in the Mount Vernon City School District. Kathy was hired on the spot by BOCES at her interview for a teacher aide position, and she was fortunate enough to work with Harriet Berger in the Home Hospital Motel program. So you took students out, and it was a transition program to help them learn their skills.
Right, and they went
So
to
they
the
could be
hotel, they went to the hotel in Elmsport, and we had very low functioning children, but they had a card, something like a handicap sticker, and they used to put that in the sheets, another color in them, and they would wash and fold. They used to have to make 15 beds per day.
Wow.
They used to do that, and we changed, every 28 days, and we went to the hotel, and they would wine and dine us, for the morning session and the afternoon session.
She says that the most rewarding experience in her 32 years has been the ability to interact with the BOCES students. She has trained many students to prepare for work and has been like a mom, they all call her mom, and teacher to the career services, special education, and technical ed students.
So I'm going to start run for seniors, and I have them getting my business cards made. I'm
Yes.
making them, and I will be running for the seniors from the church. And
You
anybody
mean
else,
doing errands and things for
yeah,
them?
because they
What a
can't do
great
it.
idea.
I couldn't just sit down without wishing you the best.
Thank you.
Okay, Mount Vernon's loss was BOCES Day, and I'm privileged to be a board member on both. Best of luck to both of you.
I'll think about it, Lynn.
That's a great idea. Our next retiree has had a couple celebrations so far. The party just keeps going on, Elaine Papp. Elaine Papp has served 38 years with our BOCES, and she says she's come a long way in the past time period, ending a career at our Lower Hudson Regional Information Center. She is so highly regarded by all of our school districts because of the work that she does in finance manager and other areas, but you've really built such a great reputation as a department, and we appreciate that. We know we're going to have a big hole there.
My first thing that I'm going to do is spend time with my husband, because as a detective and working in police for 40 years and shifting and 2 jobs a lot of years, we miss out on a lot of stuff, a lot of parties, a lot of family. So that's my major, is staying with him.